surprises, a settled score. I know the darkness from inside, reckless rage and poison.
Wake up. Something has happened. The Spiritifier is in a situation I could not anticipate. I'm certain Professor Anders would enjoy that little admission. So let's keep it between us, shall we? We've been adrift for just over 28 years. I've made quite a few repairs while you were sleeping, so ship systems are 100%. Cryo worked well, and med stats on all remaining crew are green. As for me, well, regulations are clear about final dispensation at the end of an AI's 7-year lifespan. I took care of my own arrangements rather than wake you. I didn't want to... well, I hope you can forgive this final breach of protocol. It was a pleasure and an honor to serve with you, sir. Do look after everyone for me, would you? Goodbye, Captain. Serena out.
I'll need to get down there. Immediately, of course.
Good morning to you too, Professor.
I'm sorry, Captain. It's good to see you too. But just look at it.
What is it? And where are we?
No idea. Our astronavigation system can't pinpoint a location. We're not on the map anymore.
We didn't drift out of the galaxy in 28 years, Professor. Since records show we arrived via slip space less than an hour ago.
Our slip space drive is gone. However we got here, it wasn't us who initiated the trip. Something down there must have opened the portal from this end and pulled us in.
Captain Cutter, sir, we received a signal from the surface. It's UNSC.
Signal to my location, Lieutenant. Let's hear what they have to say.
I'm sorry, I can't play it for you, sir. The message has an encryption scheme we haven't seen before.
Security measures would advance without us. But it is coming through on a UNSC frequency. This is good. When we left, the war wasn't going well. The signal means the UNSC's still fighting, or maybe we even won. What's the source of the transmission?
We don't have the surface details yet, sir. Something down there is blocking our scans, and without Serena... But we do have a rough location. Should be simple enough to triangulate once we pick up the signal from the ground.
Cut her to Jerome.
Reporting, Captain.
Prep Spartan Red Team and a small recon squad. Professor Anders will send you the coordinates. Find out who's sending that signal. Be on the ground within the hour. Travel light.
Roger that, Captain. Recon only.
28 years, Professor. Let's see what kind of galaxy we woke up to.
Professor Anders, any update on the source of that signal?
It wasn't easy, but I've narrowed it down to a small sector and our recon teams are investigating now. I've cleared up the scans a bit and it looks like there's a UNSC outpost or research station, but it's heavily damaged. It doesn't look good, but the Spartans will handle it. They always do.
It would be a lot faster if you let me go down with them, Captain.
Without Serena here, I need you on the ship, Professor. Besides, we don't know what's waiting for us down there. Jerome, get Red Team to the Professor's coordinates, ASAP. I want you to make first contact with whoever's sending that signal.
Understood, sir. We'll find them. Spirit of Fire Actual. I'm approaching the drop zone with Red Team. Stand by for drop, Red Team. Looking forward to shaking off some cobwebs, sir.
Feels good to have our feet back on real ground again, doesn't it, Alice?
You saw this place in the drop down, Douglas. Nothing real about it.
Alice is right. We don't know what's waiting for us down there. Keep your eyes out for trouble. Recon 1 reporting, sir. We've set up charges to clear a path for you when you're ready. I don't know what they were defending against, but there's some heavy-duty barricades here. Everybody get clear. On my way. Light up those charges, Alice. That's gonna hurt. On the double. I'm there.
Jerome, these aren't military defenses.
No, these were made in a hurry. They must have been desperate.
Why wouldn't they have defenses? They must have expected to be a target from the Covenant.
Line 2 reporting, sir. Making my way. Get it going. Hold on. Jump up ahead. I missed this! Moving out. 092, ready to go.
I see plasma burns. Lots of them. Looks like Covenant.
More plasma burns. They didn't leave much standing.
Whoever it was, looks like they're long gone.
Move. We'll know more when we get to the source of that signal.
What's a Nightingale doing here? Do we have wounded?
It's one of our recon teams, sir. We found them like this when we arrived. Didn't see what hit them.
Looks like we may see some action after all.
There. On point. Let's show them what we can do.
Jerome, our recon team scouted out this portal that will take you down to that signal. I've ordered the rest of our forces to stay back and protect your exit while you investigate.
Show me the hostiles, sir. Yes, sir. Get it going. Moving out. Professor, we found some more portals. There's something strange about them.
Odd. They look like they've been modified. And those machines attached to them aren't UNSC tech. Keep an eye out for any more of them.
Henry Lamb Research Outpost. Spirit of Fire, we're outside. Base looks clear from out here. Let's see who's been calling.
Pilot table, 10 o'clock.
Spartans, thank God. We have to get out of here.
Identify.
Isabel, UNSC Logistics, Arc Research Outpost.
Isabel, where are the survivors? What's the strength of the Covenant force here?
Covenant? No, why would... Listen, you're in incredible danger.
What was that?
It's him.
You're coming with us.
As I suspected. Nothing but a man.
Red Team Leader, this is Recon 1. You have multiple hostiles approaching your location.
Alice! We're leaving. Command, this is Red Team. We have a Spartan casualty.
Hunt them down.
Immediate evac requested.
Find out where they came from.
Douglas, stay with me.
And bring me back anything
Douglas!
useful.
Come on!
Do we have a plan?
We do. Your own spirit of fire action.
Cutter here. Status.
Sir, requesting danger close. On our location. Trailing north. Commence 5 seconds.
Interesting plan.
Understood. Archer missiles inbound.
Hang on!
Hello? What's happening out there? Where are we going?
We're getting you out of here, Isabel. Sit tight.
Then we're coming back for that brute.
I tried to warn you. You're lucky to be alive.
I'll take the big one!
Watch out! Over there!
They're using the Ark's portals.
Portals. Why is it always portals?
The controls to the bridge. Alice, now!
On it!
Make it quick! They're closing in!
That's it! Move! I'll cover you!
She's gone.
Don't you believe it, Isabel? We're on board, pilot. Let's go.
We have a medical team standing by for Douglas, Jerome. I want a full report from you and that AI as soon as you get back to the Spirit of Fire.
Alice is MIA. She'll stay silent down there until she has a good shot at getting back to us.
Sir? Isabel, this is Captain Cutter.
I know who you are. James Cutter. Captain of the Spirit of Fire. You're supposed to be lost with all hands.
Not so lost, it seems. What happened down there? I need to know what we're up against. Isabel? Isabel, report.
Sir. 5 months ago, the portal from the Ark to Earth shut down without warning. A month later, he arrived.
He?
The Brute. Their leader. His name is Atriox. During the war, the Covenant used his clan as expendable muscle. Told them dying in battle would speed their holy journey. 40 at a time, they carelessly sent them in. 40 to break the front lines. 40 to die for beliefs not their own. None ever returned. Until he did. And so battle by battle, war by war, 39 brothers at a time, Atriox was born. With every victory, his legend and his hatred of the Covenant grew. Eventually, both were impossible to conceal. And they tried to banish him. And everything we know about the Covenant's 1,000-year history. Atriox was the first to defy the Covenant and survive. And his defiance inspired others. Atriox and his Banished raided Covenant resources, cutting a swath across the galaxy, growing in strength with each attack, gathering killers and mercenaries to his side. The Covenant had 2 targets in those years, humanity and Atriox. They almost got us, but Atriox, they never came close. The whole damn Covenant couldn't contain him at the height of their power. That's what you're up against. And all you've got is one old ship and half a crew to staff her? We need to run as far and as fast as we can.
We are just one ship. And an old one at that. But here we are. 30 years past what anyone could ask of us. Our war is gone. The lives we had are gone. The worlds we knew have moved on. And now, all that we may have left are those standing beside us. And the duty that defines us. Battle after battle, fighting side by side. Together. Where you see half a crew, Isabel, I see family. courage. And 1,000 heroes who swore to fight their way through hell before they'd ever turn their backs and run. And where you see one old ship, I see home. And that is always worth fighting for. Move out! If we don't stop Atriox now, we leave the galaxy at the mercy of a monster. So no, Isabel. We won't be running anywhere today.
Sir, yes, sir.
Captain, I appreciate a good rousing speech as much as the next AI, but Atriox has had months to set up his forces on the Ark. Even if we could find him, attacking him head-on would be suicide.
That's why we have to fight smart by hitting Atriox's chain of command first. Isabel, you know the Banished and their operations here. Where do we start?
Decimus. He's one of Atriox's chief lieutenants and the one who led the attack on my outpost. He oversees a Banished salvage operation near the outpost.
We need to hit the Banished with a surprise attack to put them on their back foot, then move south and establish an HQ. Once we have a base, we can begin our attack on Decimus.
Captain, Isabel said the portal her outpost was using to contact Earth closed without warning. Once we start this fight, we have no way of calling for help if we need it.
That's what you'll be working on, Professor. I need you to find us a way to get word back home. In the meantime, it's up to us to hold the line here. Let's show them what the Spirit of Fire can do. Listen up, team. The Banished are dug in deep and dead set on controlling this installation, and we cannot allow that to happen. Strike one. Your job is to establish a forward base. Expect resistance.
You heard the captain. Strike one. Hit them hard, Marines. Spartan Jerome here. Getting going. Spirit of Fire actual. We have eyes on the Banished camp. Over.
Roger that, Strike one. Take them out.
Nice and simple.
Enemy attacking one of our Spartans!
Go down to pressing fire, Spartan.
Suit it up.
Bad guy bites the dust. See the fire from crab
Camp is clear. Area secure.
Jerome, the enemy has troops garrisoned up ahead. I'm dropping in support to help you clear them out. Local units.
Fire! Burn them out, Hellbringers.
Shield up and ready to go.
I'm under fire from ground troops. I'm under assault from enemy infantry.
You'd never ask.
That Forerunner tower up ahead is generating an incredible energy signature. If you can secure it, we might be able to tap into that power.
Got it, Professor. Capture that power node, team.
Looks like the Banished are using those nodes to pull power from the Ark. But now I can reconfigure them to supply our bases on the ground.
Thanks, Professor. I'll keep an eye out for more. Now let's find a way to get across that canyon. What we can do.
Sound off, Marines!
Bridge is up. Let's go.
Units.
Jerome, the captain is deploying heavy forces across the target area. Keep an eye out for opportunities to coordinate fire.
Moving to position. Enemy infantry ahead. Hellbringers, you're up.
Humans! Stop them or Decimus will have our heads!
Look what we have here. The Banished have been collecting supplies.
Collect what you can. We're going to need all the help we can get.
They'll wish they were never born. See you back at the mess.
Local units. Strike one. You're closing in on Decimus's salvage operation, so I'm sending in some warthogs to help you scout ahead. Local units.
Jerome, it looks like some of your troops have taken damage. I've made the Spirit of Fire's restoration drones available, so you can call them in to help.
Strike one. Decimus's salvage operation is just up ahead.
Spirit incoming. Get ready.
Move some troops into those empty garrisons, Jerome. They'll be better protected against the banished base there.
Spirit of Fire actual. We have destroyed the base, awaiting new orders.
This is a good location to establish a base of our own. It's the heart of your operation, and once it's constructed, you can call in more structures to build an army.
Captain, I'm picking up a broadcast to local banished channels.
Can you intercept, Isabel?
Routing to you now.
Salvage teams, this is Decimus. Why have you ceased production? Explain yourselves.
Sounds like we got his attention.
We won't have long before he realizes what's happened. Isabel, keep intercepting those transmissions and sending them through. Jerome, get that base up and running. Now that the base is constructed, supply pads are online. Build one now. Supply pads will bring in a steady stream of supplies to help you build your army. Now call in a generator so you can start producing power. You'll need power as well as supplies to build more specialized units. Now that we've got resources coming in, build a barracks to field advanced infantry squads. Infantry are your front line in battle, and one of your most adaptable units on the field.
Marine infantry squads now available from your main HQ building. Marines are solid, all-purpose combat units, which can capture objectives and gather resources on the field.
You've got a good baseline now, Jerome. Bring in more resources, barracks, or set up some automated turrets to help protect your base as you see fit.
Thanks, Captain. It's about time we did some damage of our own.
Captain, I'm detecting a significant energy buildup in orbit above our base.
Plasma bombardment on the way. Take cover, Strike One. Local units.
So you crawled out of your hiding places for another battery? I thought we bloodied you enough last time. That was a taste of our power, humans. If you want more, I'll be waiting.
We can't turn down an invitation like that. What's the damage?
Nothing our restoration drones can't repair. We were lucky this time. That plasma beam came from the banished carrier ship, the one that attacked my outpost. The rest of Decimus' salvage operation is north of your position and marked on the map. Make him pay.
We'll be happy to deliver, Isabel. Now let's get going. Another power node. If we can take it, we'll be starving Decimus of resources.
Not to mention bolstering our own income. Secure as many as you can find.
Getting up from that. Let's get going!
Isabel, where did all this wreckage come from?
There was a battle here near the end of the war. The Master Chief saved us all.
It's good to know John's still out there.
If we lose our supplies to the humans, I will see to it that everyone responsible is skinned. Crush them!
Local units.
Tango spotted. Lock and load, Marines.
Yes, sir.
We're under attack from ground troops.
Local units.
On the move.
constructed.
Cozy job like this, Marines! Have fun! Eyes on me, Marines! Marines!
Turret constructed.
Sound off, Marines!
Local units. Supply pad constructed.
Make my way.
Jerome, your vehicles won't be able to get past that shield. You'll need to destroy its power supply with your ground troops.
Sir.
Marines, reporting!
Local units.
Securing supplies.
Turret constructed. Combat station upgrade complete.
Suit it up.
Generator constructed.
Marines under hostile vehicle fire! Do you...
Turret constructed.
Enemy spotted!
I'm detecting another energy buildup. Take cover!
Everyone, take cover!
Run as you did before. You will burn like all we killed here.
Sound off, Marine!
We've reduced an enemy structure to
Secure those
rubble.
resources, Marines! They're over here! I ain't giving anyone a piggyback! Let's go!
I'm guessing that's Decimus.
He looks bigger than the last time I saw him.
Hollow out your skulls and let the short ones use them as toys!
All units.
I'm under assault from enemy infantry. Ground troops moving. On the double. Moving out. On the run. I'll cut through them in no time.
Just try and stop us!
All units.
We damaged his armor. Don't let up.
Make way for the ball!
All units.
Receiving fire!
Shipmaster! Put an end to these creatures!
Decimus is ordering a bombardment on his own position from the carrier. Fall back. All units.
The Ark is ours, humans! And no one will stand before the might of the banished!
All units.
Forward to strike on my mark!
The base is under attack. Watch out, you've got incoming.
I am impressed, humans, but we'll meet again.
Now he's bombing his own base?
Monster! Killing his own as casually as he kills us.
Decimus must be trying to hide something. Search what's left.
We found something, Captain. Uploading now. Isabel, can you decrypt this for us?
Oh, this isn't good. I'm only recovering bits and pieces of data, but it all points to a cartographer.
Cartographer? Who's that?
Not who, what. I'll debrief you when you're back on the ship. This is gonna take a lot of explaining.
The intelligence we captured at Decimus's base indicates the Banished are using something called the Cartographer. What can you tell us, Isabel?
The Cartographer is a map of everything on the Ark. That means Atriox could use it to locate key systems and weapons on this installation. Isabel and I have been going over the data from Decimus' base, and we found a way into the Cartographer, but it's not going to be easy. The Cartographer's defenses make it almost impenetrable. The only way up to it is by a Forerunner elevator. If you can get access to the local Forerunner control towers, I can take control of the elevator and take us up. It's our only chance of getting inside.
We'll have to take it. We need to hit the Banished again before they find out what we discovered at their base. Get to the Cartographer and find out what Atriox is planning. Be careful. The Banished may still have traffic moving along the route.
Coming in now, sir. Okay, listen up, team. You've all been chosen for this mission because you've seen plenty of action. We can't send a large force in without alerting Atriox to our presence. So I need the best. Scout the area. The Banished may still have troops moving along routes near the Cartographer. Thanks, sir. Getting going. On my way. Spirit of Fire. We found destroyed Banished mining equipment. Do we have another team down here?
Negative. It sounds like we have another party in the mix. Be careful. The enemy of our enemy is not necessarily our friend.
Isabel, have you seen anything like this before?
It's a massacre. Anyone that could do this to the Banished isn't someone we want to run into.
Agreed. Whatever happened here, we still have a job to do. Let's keep moving. Banished vehicles. Send in our Cyclops. It won't be a problem. We're here. I'll see if I can find a way around to get that light bridge back online. Taking it. You mind if I take this? Jerome, under fire from ground troops! I'm across. Activating the light bridge now.
Move the humans down!
Local units.
Your bones will make fine ornaments!
Walk in the park! Spirit of Fire. We found out who's been attacking the Banished mining operation here.
Looks like the Ark will only tolerate so much abuse before launching Sentinels to defend itself. This has to be related to the Banished using the Cartographer.
On the double!
Jerome, I've marked a location for a base drop just ahead. Local units. Isabel, update the Professor with anything she needs to know about the Forerunner control towers. We're dropping in a base now. The Professor will brief you on your mission while you wait.
The only way to access the Cartographer is by way of an elevator the Banished currently have on lockdown. To open it up, I need you to capture 3 Forerunner control towers near the elevator. I'm marking them on your map now. Capturing these towers will get me access to the elevator controls. The Banished won't want us reaching the Cartographer, so they'll fight hard to keep control of them.
You're going to need a bigger army to capture those towers, Spartan. Build a supply pad and generator first, so you have a steady income of resources. You should also request an air pad so you can start building air units. We already know the Banished have Wraith tanks in the area, so you'll need air units to effectively counter them. Keep in mind that air units are vulnerable to ranged infantry, so make sure you're using the right unit for the right job.
Captain, we're detecting enemy units moving on Jerome's position.
Get some Hornets out there to counter those Wraiths. It looks like that was the last drop for now, but they'll be back. Remember, you can build Hornets at your air pad to replace any you've lost. Now start pushing out to capture those control towers while the enemy is regrouping.
Understood, sir. Let's take those towers, troops. This must be where they're manufacturing their wraiths.
I don't think that's their only facility. I'm detecting several similar structures in the area.
Sabotaging those buildings will slow the enemy's ability to produce wraiths. It could give us the edge we need.
Professor, we've reached one of the control towers.
Capture and hold it so I can start working on the elevator. Remember, each tower you hold will increase the speed that I can take control.
We've taken one of the control towers. Let's make sure it stays ours while we take the others.
Jerome, I'm starting to make progress on the elevator. But if you capture the other control towers, I'd be able to work faster.
Leader power ready.
That's it. I've unlocked the elevator.
Command center upgrade complete. Good work, team. We've got a clear route to the cartographer now, and you heard the banished wraith production at the same time.
Feels good to have another win, sir.
It may be a bit early for celebrations, Jerome. Let's wait until we find out what Atriox has been planning at the cartographer.
Start log. Senior Chief Petty Officer Alice 130. I managed to make it out of the outpost, and I've been tracking an enemy convoy to one of their compounds. They took some of our troops prisoner back there, and I'm not gonna leave them behind. I've spotted another abandoned research post, and I should be able to use it to send an encrypted message to the captain. I don't think they're expecting trouble. Time for me to give them some. End log. Enemy spotted. Ready to go. Count on. I'm receiving fire.
Whoa! The cavalry's here! I felt that!
I'm getting you out of there. Hang on. Stand. Ready your weapons, troops. We're gonna get everyone back. It's gonna be a ball.
You're a sight for sore eyes, Spartan. I thought we'd never see you again.
We're only gonna get one shot at a pickup, so let's get everybody before we call for a ride home. Stay close to me, and we'll all get out of here together. More cells up ahead! Break them out of there! Welcome back to the fight, everyone. On my way. We've still got more of our people out there. Let's go get them back. Heads up! Looks like we woke the neighbors! You know the drill, team. Don't spare the ammo. Nothing left but rubble. Alice 130. Hope you kept that Cyclops armor in good shape. Jump pack brutes! Keep your distance, and if you see them fly, get out of the way before they land! Now that we've got everyone, it's time to call home. We can't call the Spirit of Fire on unsecured channels, so we need to take control of the old research post here. Let's roll out. Spirit of Fire Actual. This is Alice 130 reporting in.
Good to hear from you, Alice. How did you make it out?
Commandeered an enemy vehicle, sir. I've rescued some of our troops, and we're ready to get back in the fight.
Isabel's got your signal, and we're sending in Pelicans to extract you. She's also intercepted enemy chatter. The Banished are heading to your position now.
We'll hold the line until extraction, sir.
It's too hot for a complete base drop, but the Spirit of Fire is standing by to lend support.
Thanks. We'll make do. Alice out.
Alice, I have turrets ready to deploy to help shore up your defenses.
Spirit of Fire Actual. It's getting pretty busy down here. Do we have an ETA on that extraction?
Almost there, Spartan. I just need you to hold on a little longer.
Spartan 130 is under... Need some stomp, sir? Come get some. I'm under fire from enemy infantry, over. Spirit of Fire Actual, they're throwing everything at us.
Isabel, launch Archer missiles now.
That's not gonna hold them back, sir.
Close call. Where are we heading next, sir?
I'm putting those troops under your command so you can continue hit-and-run operations against the Banished. How would you like to cause them more trouble?
Well, I know I'm staying. Only one question, sir. Who are the Banished?
I'll get Isabel to put a briefing package together for you so you can catch up. Good hunting. Professor, once you arrive at the Cartographer, you need to find out what Atriox is planning to use it for.
Understood, Captain. Isabel gave me everything the UNSC already knows about the area, and it looks like we'll need to reach the map room. Also, I've been running scans as we get closer. There seem to be large power signatures from the central chamber nearby. It's unclear whether it's Banished or Forerunner in origin.
Be careful, Professor. There will be a strong Banished presence. And from what we've seen of the Sentinel defenses, you may have them to deal with too.
I'll let Jerome handle the former, but as for the Sentinels, remember that special project we were talking about earlier? I think it might be time for a test run.
It's not quite done yet, but I'll give it a shot. I'll wait for your word from down there. Good luck.
Up ahead. That's where we need to go. Come on. Oh, great. That was our way in.
Spirit of Fire Actual, we've got a problem. The route through to the map room is blocked by some kind of energy shield.
Can you open it, Professor?
Well, we're in the right place. Those power signatures I detected in the central chamber must be connected to this energy shield somehow.
Spirit of Fire, we may be here a while. Let's find a way to open the shield. Wait, what's that sound? Banshees! Spirit of Fire, we're gonna need those Wolverines.
Already standing by, Jerome.
More Banshees! Take them down, Wolverines!
Constructed.
Professor, there's some kind of Forerunner structure here.
That's the conduit for the energy shields, but the Banished have locked it down. As much as I'd like a more scientific solution, I think you're just going to have to destroy it to force it to shut down.
Only one way to find out. Weapons free, team. Target that conduit. It'll be a walk in the park.
Leader point earned.
Did you feel that, Professor?
The Cartographer's sending in Sentinels to protect itself. We can't take on those Sentinels. Fall back.
Looks like they're here to stay, Professor. Any ideas?
What's the status of our special project, Isabel?
It's ready, Professor. You guys might want to hold on to something down there.
What was that?
An EMP targeted to disrupt the Sentinel's command network. Good work, Isabel.
Area's clear. Everyone back to work. Keep clear of those Sentinels. Our weapons aren't making a dent.
Isabel, we're going to need another EMP to clear them out.
Spartan Jerome, that did it. We've opened the energy shield to the central chamber, Professor. What happens now?
Let's find out.
Professor, wait!
Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Phew, smells bad. Brute bad. They must have been using these passages to avoid the Sentinels. Okay, there are 3 more conduits in this area. Each of them are controlling the Forerunner shield, blocking our path to the map room. So you'll need to shut down every one of them.
I never expected it to be easy, Professor.
Watch out for the Sentinels. They'll swarm in once you start attacking the conduits.
Then we better work fast. Let's find those conduits, people.
You're going to need more support, Jerome. I've managed to free up a few more fresh recruits for you. Jerome, to support such a heavy Banished presence, they must have bases somewhere in the central chamber.
Yes. That's the first conduit, Professor.
Just 2 more to go. We're nearly there, Jerome. 1 more, and we'll be through the shield. Sentinel wave incoming. Take cover.
Wiping out hostiles.
your power.
That's the last conduit.
We've got a new problem. Detector sentinels incoming. They're not part of the swarm, so we should be able to damage them.
Local units. Our base is under attack. The enemy has destroyed one of our buildings. Our base is under attack.
Isabel, there's another swarm blocking our entrance to the map room. Power up the EMP.
Local units.
That's cleared them out.
That looks like it did it, Professor. It's all yours.
Time to find out what Atriox has been up to. Incredible. We can see so much of the Ark from here. Weapon systems, environmental controls, bioresource libraries, and the Ark's portal network. Captain, Atriox has been using the cartographer to map and take over the Ark's portal nodes. There's thousands of them. He's got coverage over the whole of the Ark.
That's how his troops seem to be everywhere at once. At least we know how he's doing it now. Professor, I need to know how he's controlling that network so we can take it out. Do you have what you need?
Well, I'd love to stay and find out more, but I'd say that's our cue to go.
Spirit of fire. We're on our way back.
Atriox's forces are too strong and too well entrenched for us to fight head-on. But he's spread his troops far and wide by abusing the Ark's network of portals. That's his biggest mistake.
Thanks to the information the professor got from the cartographer, we know Atriox's key controller for the portal network is nearby. If we destroy it, it'll cripple his ability to use that portal network.
Some of Atriox's troops will be stranded, and the rest won't be able to redeploy as easily. It'll give us a fighting chance.
The bad news is that we've detected mass deployment of Banished forces in this area, which means Atriox knows of our plans. The Banished will do everything they can to defend that portal control hub.
You'll need to neutralize each of the portals on the approach to the control hub, or we'll be overrun. To make things worse, our scouts believe Decimus arrived a few hours ago, and he'll be looking for a rematch. Make sure he doesn't walk away from this one.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Enemies on the way! Move faster, Grunts, or I'll throw you at them myself!
Spirit of fire. We have eyes on the first portal and we're returning to base. Looks like we're not gonna make it back without a fight.
I've got no problem with that. This time we came prepared.
Jerome, I've marked the first portal on your map.
Thanks, Isabel. We've got our orders, team. Neutralize every portal we see until we reach the Banished portal controller.
Room for a passenger?
Spartan under assault.
Local units.
Douglas, you're looking a lot better than the last time I saw you.
I couldn't take that hospital bed any longer. Thought I should make myself useful.
Just remember to dodge next time, okay?
Next time I'll be putting him on the ground. Count on it.
Jerome, the Banished are using hacking devices to get their forces through those portals. Destroy the devices, and they won't be able to send any more troops in.
Local units.
Cut off that portal from the Banished, Isabel.
Good work. Now that it's out of their control, we can move through it to reach the next portal. I've marked it on your map.
Position. I think we've got a new threat on the field. Isabel?
The Banished call them Reavers, anti-air walkers. They use their leaping capabilities for ambushes.
Local units. Jerome, with that Reaver gone, the skies are safe for our air units. I'm sending in a Hornet escort for you now. When you reach the next portal, I would send scouts through ahead of the main party. We don't know what's waiting for you on the other side.
Copy that, sir. We've had enough surprises already. Spirit of Fire Actual. We've got eyes on Decimus.
Protect the portal, fools, or I'll take your heads!
Concentrate on that portal, Spartan. Decimus can wait.
Moving out!
Jerome, send some scouts through the portal to run reconnaissance first. We shouldn't be leaping through blind.
Nah, what can go wrong?
What's wrong, humans? Lost your nerve? I'm waiting for you!
Captain, I'm still reading heavy energy traces over the area ahead. I think it's a trap.
Decimus is setting up a kill zone. Jerome, you better use the portals to circumvent the area.
How many of you must I exterminate before you learn your place?
Marines, reporting! Never sticks around. Is it something we said?
Portal's down. Move out to the next one.
Their carrier's charging up for another blast. Get ready to move. You've got incoming. Move it.
Protect the portal! Crush the humans like the insects they are!
Come over here and try it, Decimus!
Soon enough, little demon. Soon enough.
Local units.
Should have stayed clear.
Local unit. We've destroyed an enemy structure.
Now time for some action. Get in the ring, chumps.
Local units. Local units. Local units.
Roger.
Be careful, Jerome. Decimus has had time to prepare for this. The Banished have shown a surprising amount of control over the Arc system so far. There's no telling how he'll use that against you.
But with that control, how long will it be before they figure out how to make a halo?
We won't give them the chance, Isabel.
That's the portal controller, Jerome. Take it out and the Banished won't be able to access the portal network anymore.
You heard Isabel, team. Focus fire on that controller. Keep going, it's almost done. Under fire from enemy ground forces. Shoot it up.
Destroyed an enemy structure.
That's it! All Banished portal signatures are shutting down. Wait, there's something coming through.
Human filth! Do you know what you have cost me? I sound to reach in the portals!
My heart bleeds.
As you can see, I've made some improvements.
I was looking for a second round with the Ringmaster. But this whipping boy will do just fine.
Local units.
I'm under attack.
Local units.
I'm under fire. Over.
Did I tell you how the ally humans screamed when we destroyed their base?
Monster! Please kill him for me.
Leader power ready. Turret upgraded.
Your arrogant species will be humbled. The only thing you are destined for is to be meat on my table. The Ark is ours, humans, and no one will stand before the might of the Banished.
Local units.
Moving.
I am impressed, humans. But Atriox will ensure you never leave the Ark. We will control this place, and then the Banished will take all of your worlds. Very well. I will tear you apart with my own hands.
This is it. Put him in the ground.
Make the most of your victory, humans. It will be your last.
fire, Decimus is down. Is that it? Done?
Well done, team. We're a step closer to leveling the playing field.
Captain, we have Banshees incoming.
Sir, Captain Cutter. Isabel!
The Spirit of Fire is under attack from the banished fleet. Return to the ship, now!
Spirit of Fire to Alice 130. We have deactivated the banished portal network. Are you in position?
Isabel, I wasn't expecting to hear from you. Where's the captain?
The Spirit of Fire is under heavy attack from the banished carrier, so he's asked me to be your liaison while he deals with it. You've made quite an impression on the banished down there. We're showing signs of massive troop movement your way. Can you hold out while we're dealing with this attack?
Don't worry, Isabel. I've got this one. Good to be working with you. Alice out. All right, troops. Looks like the Banished want to put an end to our fun. The captain's a little busy upstairs, so we're on our own.
Spartan, you have Banished incoming.
Already on it, Isabel. Push them back, troops.
I'm starting to lose count.
Enemy spotted.
I'm being pestered by ground troops!
That was just the beginning. They'll be back soon. Where's that Nightingale we called for?
Right here, sir. Someone need patching up?
Keep our Cyclops and Scorpions battle ready. We won't be able to hold this position without them. We need to set up a defensive perimeter to hold them back. Let's get to work.
I can make some house calls. Copy that. Moving to position.
We'll need some turrets for support. Get some built and upgrade them to anti-vehicle turrets.
Just give me an order, sir. Let's go!
Alice, I recommend you upgrade the turret with anti-vehicle weaponry.
Here they come! Scorpion, wake up that gun! Keep those locusts away from our base! Get some Cyclops in there!
Supply pad constructed.
Better use some of it anyway. We've lost some troops, sir.
Let me get to work. I'm right on it.
Sir, yes, sir.
Generator constructed.
You sending a vehicle after me? Suckers! We've lost a squad of ground troops.
Wolverine under assault from enemy vehicles.
Marines under hostile vehicle fire! Do you read?
Turret constructed.
I'm under attack from enemy vehicles. Over.
ODST's ready!
The ground troops are gonna keep coming through the shallows. Let's make sure we have some Scorpions waiting to greet them. Our Scorpions have taken a pounding! Get the Nightingale over there now!
That's it, Alice, they've stopped. Wait. No, there's something else, and it's very big. It's a scarab. They're sending in a scarab.
You heard Isabel. Get ready. We're gonna have our work cut out for us with this one.
Need help! I'm under attack from a scarab!
Taking out one of our vehicles.
Scarab is out of the fight.
Isabel, Scarab is down. Repeat, Scarab is down.
I'm impressed. Is that it? Are there more incoming?
Negative, Isabel. Looks like they've given up.
It doesn't look that way from here on the bridge. We're still under attack from the banished carrier. The captain recommends you keep a small base there to guard the portal, but be ready to move out. I think we're going to need your help down there again very soon. Isabel out.
Get those guns back inside.
Multiple breaches in Sector 12. Jennings, get those hatches closed.
Where are we on that hull breach in Sector 17?
ETA 60 seconds.
Engineering Show me the contact.
Starboard guns are down.
Captain. Hard to do my best work like this. Can't we fight back?
Carrier just released more banshees.
Are we fighting back?
We are, Professor. Let me handle that. You just give me the update on the arc.
Starboard guns are down. Factory Module 3 has internal fires. Poked the nest, didn't we?
We did. Evacuate and vent. How long can we keep this up?
Not long. We're losing too many guns. At this rate, it'll be over soon. I think I found a way to get help. You can reopen our portal? No. We're going to Mega Halo. What? I've discovered the Ark keeps an almost finished ring in its central forges at all times. It's an emergency replacement in case one of the other rings breaks down. Rings? You must mean galaxy-destroying super weapons, right? Well, on that front, I figured out how to disable the ring's firing mechanism. We can only launch it to one of the locations of the original rings, however.
Isabel, you said the Master Chief first found a ring near enough to reach. That would make it within range of a comms beacon. It could work. Anders, how long do you need?
12 hours, if my calculations are correct.
We don't have 12 hours, Professor. We might not have 12 minutes. Just can't beat that right now.
I can. I'm gonna need a little help, though.
Explain.
Well, for starters, I need her down there with me.
Isabel?
Sorry, sir. I've been on the Ark a while. After recent battle reports, you should have figured out that there are rules around here. I intend to break one. A big one. We'll need to split ground forces between these two locations to buy me some time.
You're taking control of ground forces now? Buy you time for what?
That ship brought these monsters. Killed everyone I was supposed to protect. Now it wants to do the same to you. I won't let that happen. It's time to show them what power really means around here.
Captain, we're on site of the Forerunner particle cannon we discovered at the Cartographer. We've targeted the banished carrier, and we're ready to fire on your say-so.
Do it. The Spirit of Fire wasn't built to fight a carrier like the Enduring Conviction, and we can't hold it off for long.
We're locked on, Captain. The cannon's not large enough to destroy the carrier, but it will immobilize it and punch a hole through its shields. If we can stay alive long enough.
That's where the second part of Isabel's plan comes in. Jerome, are you and Isabel in place?
Yes, sir. We're making our approach to the banished base beneath that carrier.
Good. Be ready to get Isabel inside the carrier once its shields are down. Douglas, Atriox can't afford to lose that carrier, so he'll be sending all his local forces at you to stop that cannon. That's a confirmed hit, Professor. The Enduring Conviction is immobilized and not going anywhere. What's the ETA on full penetration of its shields?
Hard to estimate, Captain. This thing didn't exactly come with instructions. I'll draw as much power as I can into the cannon, but we're going to make one heck of a target.
Agreed. Douglas, the banished carrier is Atriox's biggest weapon and only means of slipstream transport, so he'll be sending everything he can to destroy that cannon.
Now that we've crippled their portals, the banished will have to make a traditional frontal assault using whatever local forces they have. To reach the cannon, the banished will have to pass through those choke points to the east and west, so we've set up UNSC barriers there to defend them. We need to make sure they hold fast.
I've set up monitoring equipment along each of the possible routes, so I can alert Douglas as the banished arrive.
And with Atriox redirecting all his forces your way, You'll be leaving the base beneath the carrier relatively clear, giving Jerome and Isabel a chance to infiltrate it. They'll be standing by for word when you've broken through the carrier's shields. Hold the line, team. Generator upgrade complete.
Jerome, this is Douglas. We got a confirmed hit on the carrier shield. It's gonna take a while to punch through, but it's working.
Good to hear. We're making our way now. Keep that carrier busy for us.
Douglas, I'm starting to get early warning alerts on those monitors. The Banished will be here soon. Here they come. Infantry coming in from the north.
Constructed.
Douglas, you have enemy infantry coming in, this time from the northeast.
I guess it's time for a change of scenery. Move it, troops!
Command center upgrade complete.
Hunters and infantry to the northeast. Infantry and enemy armor coming from the northeast.
Roger that, Anders. Target those raids, troops. We can't let them through.
Turret upgraded.
Another raid incoming from the northeast.
They'll wreck our barricades in no time. Let's head them off! Fast!
Upgraded. Turret constructed. Leader power ready.
The monitors are lit up again. Wait, they're coming in from a new route. We've got enemy vehicles inbound from the east.
Turret upgraded.
These guys are relentless. I can see how they managed to survive the Covenant during the war.
Mechanics researched. Turret upgraded.
They're sending in more ghosts from the east. One of their raids is making a beeline for our base.
If we lose that, we won't be able to hold the line. Let's make sure that doesn't happen.
They're sending in a locust from the east to attack our base.
I've seen those before. Let's take it out before it levels home base.
Sound off, Marines!
More vehicles from the east. They've got heavy armor this time.
Infantry level 1 researched.
Ghosts and raids inbound from the east. Ground troops coming in from the east, heading directly towards our base. Looks like there's support for a locust strike.
Defend the base, troops!
Infantry coming from the northeast.
They're trying to split our forces. Stay sharp!
Uh-oh. We've got a wave of suicide grunts coming from the northeast.
Head them off fast before they can detonate!
Sound off!
Infantry coming from the northeast.
I hate those guys. Take them out from range. You don't want to be close when they pop.
Cyclops moving out. Sure thing, on my way. Consider me gone.
Douglas, the cannon's nearly broken through the carrier shields. I just need a little bit longer.
Sure thing, Professor. Think they've taken enough punishment yet?
Apparently not. I'm receiving an incoming communication. It's not encrypted, and it's not UNSC. I'm patching it through.
Ah, little Spartan. I see you've recovered from our introduction. It seems you need another lesson.
That was him.
Atriox.
Forget him. We need to focus on... Uh-oh. on the everything they're throwing at us.
Good. That's some anger to work off.
Wouldn't mind getting some help with these vehicles, over.
Wraiths and locusts from the northeast.
What's the status on that shield? It's Banner Central down here.
We're very close to punching through. Hang on, we're almost there.
You got it.
Douglas, Professor, the shipmaster has diverted some of his air units from the attack on the Spirit of Fire. They're heading your way.
We need to get some anti-air defenses ASAP. Turrets, Wolverines!
Enemies inbound from all routes. Repeat, enemies inbound from all routes.
Ready to serve.
Under air assault! Ready to make some scrap.
Can we get some anti-air support ASAP?
Here goes. It worked. The shields are down.
Nice shooting, Professor. Get ready for extraction back to the Spirit of Fire. Jerome, this is Douglas. The shield is down and you are a go.
Roger that, Douglas. Now get your troops clear. You don't want to be down there when Isabel gets started. Alice, this is Jerome. Isabel and I are making our approach on the Banished base beneath the carrier.
Roger that, Jerome. My team is standing by and ready to roll on your say-so.
Good to hear. Once the carrier's shield is down, we'll only have a small window of time to board it via the grav lift. I need your team on standby, in case we run into any problems.
I've got your back, Jerome. You just worry about getting there. Good luck.
We're approaching the LZ for the grav lift now.
Wait, we got hostiles. Hold on, we're going down.
No!
Getting to that grav lift isn't going to be as easy as we hoped.
Jerome, I'm picking up chatter over comms. The Banished are on their way.
Sniper team, this is Sergeant Olieri. The Banished defenses got the drop on us and grounded Jerome and Isabel's Pelican on the way to the grav lift. Get to the crash site and rendezvous with them for new orders.
No problem.
Watch out. The Banished are deploying cloaked mines. Step carefully and clear them out as you go. We know the Banished are using cloaking technology, but your detectors should be able to spot any hidden units.
The double.
Jerome's Pelican crashed just up ahead, team. Oh, and I thought I was going to get to rescue a Spartan today.
Glad to have you with us. We're going to need your eyes to spot any more Banished surprises. Let's move out. Moving to position. I'll get what I can. Spartan, moving out. Wiping out hostiles.
Now that we're on foot, we're going to have to deal with a Banished base between us and the grav lift.
Captain, we're going to need support to fight our way through to the lift. Appreciate the help, sir.
Increased Banished comms chatter, Jerome. They know we're here.
You heard Isabel. Let's make sure we're ready for them. If we lose our base, we won't have the reinforcements to take the grav lift. On the road!
Captain, we're approaching the base.
We should get in close and spawn for the Kodiaks. They'll make quick work of the base defenses.
Yes, sir. Moving to position.
We're under attack.
Acquiring target.
Get yourself in order, Marines. Receiving fire from ground troops.
Case is clear.
Jerome, let's get to that grav lift before I have second thoughts. Those turrets are still active around the grav lift, Jerome. We're gonna need some heavy armor to destroy them.
That's what Alice is here for. 130, do you copy? We're ready.
Captain Jerome, it's about time too. I was beginning to think you wanted to win this war on your own.
Wouldn't want to spoil your fun, Alice. Banished are defending their grav lift with anti-air turrets. I have Isabel with me, so I can't risk a frontal assault, and a Pelican won't make it past those guns. I need someone to flank them and take them out.
Okay, we can station Kodiaks at these 3 points, so we can hit those turrets simultaneously. You'll be able to get across before the Banished have even noticed.
Got eyes on hostile.
Setting up more defenses. Kodiaks, target those generators and fire at will. Structure is down! Roll out, team. I'll jump in if you get into any trouble. Let's protect those Kodiaks. What are my orders, sir? That's the first location. Let's get one of our Kodiaks deployed there. Making my way. We're coming up on the second deployment location, team. Get another Kodiak into position and push on to the final point.
Enemy artillery is pounding us!
Local units.
You have a target for me, sir?
We've taken out an enemy structure.
Level 2 researched.
I need support! Getting hit by enemy troops! Checked, and that's the final location. Deploy the Kodiak and stand by on my orders.
Local units.
Kodiaks, fire!
Jerome, this is Douglas. The carrier shield is down and you are good to go.
Roger that, Douglas. Now get your troops clear. You don't want to be down there when Isabel and I are finished. That goes for you too, Alice. This is it, Isabel. You ready?
As I'll ever be.
No, we've just never had Spartan ringside seats before.
Let's get to work. Our entrance wasn't exactly subtle.
Okay. I just need to find their... Got it. Troops below are clear. I'm starting now. Promise you won't leave without me.
Isabel. What do we do, Isabel?
It's done. Time to go home.
Whoa. You've been busy?
Not as busy as you.
The grav lift. What do we do?
You hold on.
Wait, what? Wait a minute!
One Spartan. Yes, and the AI. We still don't know how she accessed our... How many of your men survived? Enough to honor our contract. But how? Get everyone you can on that ring. Take it from the humans. Prove you are still worth your price.
About 30 minutes ago, we lost contact with several of our landing parties on the new Halo ring. Shortly thereafter, we received confirmation of a large Banished invasion.
When a new ring is launched, the Ark activates access points, so Sentinels can finalize preparations. Atriox must be using these points to send his troops up.
We have to stop the flow of Banished reinforcements getting to this access point before our forces on the Halo are overwhelmed. Once that's done, we can send our forces up to help clean the Banished off the ring.
And Captain, if I may, please try to limit collateral damage while you're down there. The Foundry is literally the birthplace of the Halos. There's so much we could learn from it about slip space travel, gravitational manipulation, or building the biggest guns the galaxy has ever seen. Just don't blow it up.
Time to try and blast our way through. Every second we wait, the Banished are moving more troops onto the ring through that access point. We've got to reach the Foundry and stop the Banished boarding the ring.
That Scarab's plasma beam could easily destroy the Banished barricades. If we could capture it, that is.
I know just the people for the job. Alice, Douglas, fight your way through and capture that Scarab.
It'll be a pleasure.
Hold them back! Spirit of fire! We need backup! We can't hold out much longer!
Support's on its way. Hang on.
Put us down here, pilot.
Thanks, Spartans. We haven't been able to make much headway since we've been here.
We're here to change that.
Understood.
Local
We've
units.
got new orders. We're gonna capture a Scarab so we can take down the barricades.
This I gotta see. You got our guns.
They got blisterbacks guarding the valley. They'll bombard us all the way to the Scarab if we don't take them out now.
Better hurry up. They're moving more troops to that Scarab. I think it's nearly repaired.
If we don't get there before the Banished repair it, there will be no way for us to breach their defenses.
Always nice, guys.
You know, Alice, I've always wanted to drive one of those things.
Okay, you're up. One of us should stay on the ground anyways. Don't say I never give you anything.
We've reduced an enemy structure to rubble.
Keep destroying those facilities and they'll have fewer troops to put on the Halo.
They really don't want us getting to that Scarab.
Too bad. Just line them up and knock them down. We've got another blisterback nearby.
Watch out, you've got incoming.
Receiving fire.
You shall not take our Scarab, demons. Shipmaster, I have the human's location.
Spartans, The Banished have an honor guard overseeing the repair of the Scarab.
Excellent. It's been a while since I tussled with an honor guard. Spartan under fire from enemy air.
Dropping in some ODSTs to support you.
You've destroyed our carrier, demons. I shall see your remains scatter to the winds. I, Val Saha, will return to my clan with your heads. This is for my fallen brothers.
The honor guard is out of the picture. Douglas, you're up.
This sure beats a warthog. Always ready to serve. Getting going. Coming through. Have a visual on hostile.
Run away! Run away!
Think I just stepped in something.
Douglas, destroy that barrier! We don't all have a scarab, remember?
Douglas, that Scarab is still vulnerable to air and anti-vehicle units. Make sure you have a support force to respond quickly to attacks. You cannot afford to lose it.
Copy that, sir. Should have stayed clear. Enemy ground troops won't leave me alone. Barricades down, Alice. Send him in.
Move in, troops!
Alice, protect that Scarab until it's destroyed the barricades and cleared a path through for our troops.
Warm.
Take that base down. We're going to need every edge to push forward. Taken out an enemy structure.
Alice, we have to get you one of these too.
Get a base ready. You're going to need additional troops to support that Scarab. Air base constructed.
The Banished have established bases at the edge of the foundry. They're sending troops up to the Halo using the nearby access point.
It's vital you destroy those bases, team. If we don't stop the Banished reinforcing that Halo, our troops there will have no chance to hold it.
By my estimation, we don't have long.
Then let's make sure we win.
Need that enemy. Banished base detected. Dead ahead.
Douglas, let's clean house.
I hear that.
Local.
The Banished are still loading troops onto the Halo. We're running out of time.
Logistics level 2 researched. We've destroyed an enemy structure.
Another base down. Let's push onto the Halo Forge. Banshee's incoming. Keep him off me. I'm a little busy.
We've got a welcome party waiting for us.
Hurry! Every minute we lose, we're losing ground to the Banished.
Artillery deploying. Take out those blister bags fast. Spartan under assault.
All units.
Get these flyboys.
Local units.
I hope we all learned something today.
We've reduced an enemy structure to rubble. Local units.
Move into position.
of their troops.
I enjoyed that, sir. What are our next orders?
We need you on the installation. We may have stopped the banished flow of reinforcements, but Atriox already has a sizable force on the ring. Use the access point to get yourself to the ring and set a charge to destroy it behind you. Jerome is already en route. Report to him when you arrive.
Yes, sir. It'll be good to get the whole team back together again.
We've stopped the tide of banished reinforcements arriving on the ring, but Atriox has already managed to gain a foothold near Alpha Base.
Our troops have been trying to reach the ring's control room, but the routes are cut off by a banished shield.
We've got to get to that control room so I can deactivate the Halo's firing systems and plant our signal beacon. If I can't do that, we won't be sending an SOS back home. We'll be sending a very large and very live bomb.
If Atriox gets control of this Halo, he'll be holding a gun to the head of all life across hundreds of light years. We have to clear the banished off this ring. It's up to you, Red Team.
Your troops fight with a tenacity that almost matches my Jiralhane brothers. I'm impressed. You and I are survivors, and I respect that. So I offer you a boon. Take your troops, take your ship, leave now, and I will not hunt you down.
Did you make the same offer to the people you slaughtered at that outpost? We're not going anywhere. We're only talking right now because you know I'm going to take this Ark from you.
Look, treachery. These are the only reasons you still live, Cutter. Very well. I admire your spirit, Captain. But you've just sentenced your little ship to oblivion.
Stay down!
It's a wonder you stayed alive without me.
Always gonna show off, hey, Alice?
Who gets to take this one?
Figured you two have had enough fun. Spirit of Fire actual. We've secured the base, but our forces are scattered.
Regroup everyone you can. But the priority is getting to that control room and disarming the Halo before it heads towards human space.
We'll get it done, sir.
Supply pad constructed.
Red Team, we have hostiles at the barrier. Won't be able to hold it for long.
Hold the line, Red Team.
Being attacked by enemy air units.
Looks like they'll need a new one.
Supply pad upgrade complete.
Air units.
What's that sound?
The installation has released a retriever. They're the Ark's most powerful sentinels.
Because we didn't have enough going on.
Heightened security protocols kicked in as soon as the Halo left the Ark. But that may work in our favor.
What is there? On the double! Douglas moving out. On the way. On my way. Making my way.
Local units. Our allies are in trouble.
Base.
It's out on the ground.
Our base is under attack.
Another one bites the dust.
That wasn't easy.
It's only retreated for repairs. It'll be back soon. I've marked 3 control towers. If you can secure those, I should be able to take control of the retriever. Until then, keep out of its way.
You know, just for once I'd like a straight-up fight. There's the enemy, shoot the enemy, go home.
Let's focus on securing those towers, Red Team. Everyone's counting on us. Moving out.
I'm under enemy fire.
You got it.
You've taken out an enemy warlord.
I'm on.
Making my way. Shouldn't be a problem.
Turret constructed.
Marines!
Orders incoming, Helljumpers.
Spartan Douglas ready. Let's show them what we can do.
Show me my targets.
We're up,
Watchtower constructed.
Let's do this, troops!
That's the first tower, Professor.
Okay, that's opened up the system to me. But I'm still locked out from the full solution. If you take the other towers, I will be able to get control faster.
Marines reporting for duty!
We've destroyed an enemy structure.
You ready, Jarhead?
Good work. That'll reduce the amount of banished reinforcements on the battlefield.
Marines reporting for duty! Let's...
Local units. Leader power ready. Local units. We've captured...
That's all the towers, Professor.
I'm in. But I'm going to need some time to calibrate everything. I have full control of the retriever. Get to the shield generator, Red Team, and I'll clear the way.
On our way, Professor. Professor, the retriever's back.
But this time, it's under our control. For now, anyway.
Keep the area clear for the Professor.
Stand back. Let's see what our new friend can do. We're in.
This is it, team. Get ready to defend the control room. The Professor has to go down into the ring to deactivate its weapon systems and set up the comms beacon. Professor, what's the update at the control room?
I'm in. And I think I found the Halo's weapon systems. Once I've deactivated them, then I'll place the comms beacon.
Keep us updated. Jerome, Atriox will be sending everything to stop us. You need to hold the line and protect the Professor in the control room until she's finished her work.
Won't let you down, sir.
The clock's ticking, and we don't have time to drop a base and build it up. You're going to have to rely on turret defenses, so keep them up and running.
Fresh troops will be sent in directly from the Spirit of Fire as soon as they're ready to deploy. And I've got all the ship's weapon systems primed and ready, so we'll help as much as we can from up here.
Okay, everyone. Let's get to work. Good luck. Back until the Professor's done her work.
Don't worry, sir, we've got her. And it looks like we've got company right now.
This control room has a defensive shield, but it won't last long. You just keep the wolves at bay.
The Spirit of Fire's weapons are at your disposal, Spartan. Get the ship in the fight. Turrets and restoration drones are online. Call in support when you need it. The Spirit of Fire is standing by to assist, Jerome. Use everything you can. We have to keep the Professor safe.
There's a massive influx of banished heading to your position, team.
Lock and load. No one crosses that line. Troops.
Turret upgraded. Turret upgraded. Red team. The Banished have warlords on the field overseeing their troops. Eliminating them will disrupt the Banished's chain of command.
Roger, sir.
Nothing like sowing a little chaos. Yo, ASAP. Let's get going.
We'll be sending in reinforcements directly from the ship just as soon as they're ready to deploy.
Now!
What's the status, Professor?
It's complicated. So many protocols. I'm probably halfway there. I need more time.
Make it fast, Professor.
We'll buy her the time, sir.
Some hostiles, sir.
The enemy has destroyed one of our buildings.
We got an incoming Scarab!
What?
Stay on target, Professor. This is what we're here for.
Isabel, what's the status of that new gunship? We need it now.
The Condor's on the way, Captain. Nothing like live combat to test a new design.
My crew is ready for action, sir. Where do you need us, sir?
Target that scarab. We can't let it reach the control room.
Playback time. Make it hurt, guys.
Walked away.
Business, sir.
Sit back and let the drones do their work.
We're on it, sir. All stations are go.
Scarab is down. Professor, how we doing?
Just finishing up. Hang on. Okay, I've done it. The ring's disarmed, and the communications relay is in place.
My enemy vehicles, over.
Well, that's a little more complicated. I'm going to have to go down into the ring to set it up. I need more time.
We're counting on you, Professor. Jerome, hold the control room at all costs so the Professor can get back to us when she's done. I'm not leaving anybody behind.
Copy that, sir. Game faces, team.
I'm out.
They're trying to destroy the shield. I can't disarm this thing if I'm dead.
Sir, we won't be able to hold them off indefinitely.
Professor, time's running out.
Communications array is ready, Captain. You said it yourself. You can't leave until the Banished are gone. I found something down here that'll help.
Whatever it is, it better work, Professor.
Restoration drones, now.
Captain, he's back.
Put him through.
I'm getting hit by
You
enemies.
think you can stand against me? I, who defied the Covenant itself?
Here's your notice, Atriox. The Ark is our home now, and it's under our protection. Cut it, Isabel. I've heard enough.
Captain, I didn't think you could make him any madder, but...
We're up, team.
We've got them on the ropes, Captain, but it's only a matter of time before they send more.
Professor, what's the plan?
I've gained control of the Halo's gravity anchors, Captain. Get our troops clear and get ready.
Troops ready.
Let's get you ready now. What needs to be done? I'm getting hit by enemy infantry. Got eyes on hostiles. Over. Lucky I was.
Orbiting under fire. Enemy ground troops.
One cannon.
Leader power ready.
Let's do this.
Affirmatory.
10-4. Over.
Leader power ready.
Under attack from their scarab. Over.
Vulture,
Our troops are clear, Professor. Whatever you're gonna do it now.
liquidated.
Leader power ready.
this works.
Captain, it's done.
Professor Anders, we are on our way. Get to the rendezvous.
With all due respect, Spartan, I don't believe that's an option any longer.
Professor Anders, there must be some way.
Don't worry, Captain. As soon as I'm back to the Sol system, I'll get that beacon out. It should only be a few weeks.
Professor!
And I can figure out how to get back to you. Captain?
The other teams are clear?
Yes, sir. ETA to the Spirit of Fire is 5 minutes.
Bring up the map. We have a lot of work to do until she gets back.
Aye, Captain.
about a slip space. Good job, Ellen. We may have been safe from the Ark.